Hello. Okay, good day everyone. Thank you for coming into this YouTube channel Trade Live with Precise Trader. Today is 18th of August and this is a US session. Okay, do take note of the risk disclosure. Day trading in foreign exchange is risky. Past results are not indicative of future returns. The content on this webinar is mainly educational purpose. Use the information entirely at your own risk, and you must assess the risk of your trade with your broker before you put in your trades or put in your live trades. So with that, we move on to our the analysis. Okay, the key data today. Okay, we don't have any data out, but I think there is a meeting going on between U.S. President Zelensky and some of the NATO members. So that is the only thing. But of course, that might give some impact to gold. In fact, if they stop the war, then probably gold might be having a big move. But nobody knows what is going to happen. But I don't think they will cease the war. So let's wait and see. Then as far as this open trades are concerned, okay, we don't have any open trades. None of the order was filled. In fact, this morning we were trying to sell gold at 60, but I think the high was 58 half. So we just missed that entry by one and a half dollars. So then now is trading at 42. So then we shorted euro and pound. I think the one we already booked profit. So now let's move on to the new trader. I think this is the order which we gave day sell at 60. So I think the highest it came was 58, 58 or 58. Yeah, about. Yeah, about 58.4. Then it dropped almost like $18. Okay, this is a big move which we have missed the entry. Just quickly run through our orders. We have a weekly sell, day sell, okay, day sell, and this is all the Dow orders, Dow and Nasdaq, and mostly all weekly and day sell. So I think we don't have to do any changes unless if it's a scalping trade, then probably we may need to do the changes. So let's go and study the gold and see what would be the best trading opportunity for this. Okay, the gold it broke the previous week low. Okay, and this happened to be in the morning during the first time belt. So actually we were expecting this price to go continue lower, but unfortunately there was a low registered, and right now this is trading in a congestion or in a range. So now how can we trade this? Let's look at the 6 hour. So most likely the correction pullback high is already completed at 58. So right now this market is trading below the previous 6 hours low, and 50 50 41 half should be our near term stop loss. So when we look into the daily, I think this is creeping lower, meaning it's struggling to go low, but it's still pointing down. So that one, I think we have about 48, and remember our stop has to be 51 half or 52. So this one, we have another 40 minutes left. 40 minutes 40 minutes left on this trade. So let's go for this trade. So we'll go for one trade selling at 44. Then that the stop we can put it as 49 half and 52. So then another entry we will go for selling at 48 and 52. So what we can do is we can go either selling at 44 half and stop at 49 half, and TP we have to see whether this low breaks. If it breaks, then it can go lower. If the low breaks, then if it breaks, then it can go lower, or it can turn before that. So we'll have two entries on this. Okay, let's put on this trade. One is selling at 44 half. Stop 49 half. TP, I think we'll put it as conservative. We'll put it as 35. Okay, since we want to go for this trade. Okay, then expiry we'll put about 1 hour. Okay, now we have placed 44 half selling and stop at 49 half. Then we'll go for another entry selling at 48. Okay, 48 or 48 half. And volume wise, we still want to maintain the same volume because we feel that it's not very clear. Then the TP also will take around 35 or 33, and this one expiry we will give about 2 hours from now. Okay, so we have two entries on the gold which we are planning to take. Okay, so let's take that. Give me a minute. Okay, so we have put in that trade. Then let's look at gold euro and gold Aussie, see whether is there any opportunity. Then after that we will look into the Dow and the Nasdaq when about 9:30 when the price opens. So looking at the gold euro. Okay, gold euro. This is also showing a similar method, but the only thing is the gold US is weaker than gold euro, because gold US has already given a market a turn. So this is just showing market is going to turn, so we can take that as a stop loss 70. And if I'm not mistaken, I think we had an order to sell at 75. So I think this is again we missed by a couple of dollars. So we will take this being the high, then we will go in two entries with this as high. So what we can do is we can go for a sell at 65 and go for another sell at 70. So we can have two sells here. So then the TP we will exit at 57 or 55. Okay, to exit. Okay, we'll take it as 55. Okay, we'll take it as 55. So let's key in this order. Selling at gold euro, selling at 65. Stop 71.5 and TP 55, expiry 1 hour from now. Then we have another order 75. We let it work, leave it as it is. We don't want to take too much of risk. And Monday being there's no data out, and also expect this market to be in a choppy session, right? So this is the gold euro selling order. Then the next we will go for gold Aussie. Okay, gold Aussie. This is also showing similar, but I think relatively to gold US and gold euro, this looks a bit firmer, because remember I think I did tell you this morning that we should be expecting gold Aussie to be weaker, because New Zealand is expected to cut rate, and so I think that's the reason this is holding within the 2 hours range. So we don't want to trade gold euro anything. We don't want to test check on that, so we let go that trade. Now let's move on to the Dow. Okay, the Dow, looking at two scenarios. Okay, looking at the weekly range. Okay, looks like the price has made a temporary high on the last week, and this week high. Okay, right now we are seeing 45.20. So, but let's say we look into the daily, I think we get a very more clearer answer. So more clearer answer, meaning to say that a probable top is seen on the last Friday high. So, and today's high should be lower than this high. So there would be a probable the high may be seen here, or we may see the price extending towards 105 and 150. Okay, 150. So we can have two entries. One is we try to sell near below 980. So possibility we may have this is a 2-hour chart. We have another 30 minutes of trading time left on this. So looks like we may have seen a temporary high. So what we can do, I think we had a sell order at 970. So this 970, we will try to reduce it to 950. Okay, let's get this trade on board. So we're trying to sell at 950. Then we have another order selling at 45 150. So we have two entries. So we let it work. Okay. So the TP, let's see the TP. So the TP, expect this low to break. If it breaks, then we should see the price heading towards 750, 710, or even 620. So looking at the daily target, we have a strong support at 680, 675. So about 680, we will put a TP. So here we are going to put this TP at 680 or 685. Okay. So let's work this trade. Then we have another entry, slightly higher volume at 45 150, selling and stop at 45 265 above the previous week high. So now let's look into the Nasdaq. Okay, Nasdaq, we have a sell order at 730. Right now this is trading at 722. Okay, so let's analyze on that. Okay, the Nasdaq, there's a possible high is seen at 23,980. Right now this market is creeping down lower. So if you look at the 2-hour chart, this is also struggling and pulling back. So most likely if this low breaks, we should see the price about 530. So we need to key in the TP. Maybe we'll put it as very conservative at 550. Okay, 550. So we have a sell order at 730, TP at 550. Okay, then we have another sell order 870. So the one I think we will put TP slightly higher, which is 580. Okay, so so I think that's about it. The gold, I think we were supposed to be get filled, but I think we missed it. So the gold, what we do, we have to be in the trade. So maybe we'll try to lower it to 43 half and see whether we are getting any pullback for the order to get filled. Okay, so the stop still remain. I think we should have early on entered at 43 half. We saw 43 43 point, yeah, 43 half we should have entered, but I think it was a big miss again. So we try to concentrate on other currencies, I mean other instruments. So far we only have one order filled. We're trying to sell gold US at 43 half, then Nasdaq at 730. I think the rest of the orders are not quite close, so we will just wait for some more actions, then we will see whether we can get that filled. And also do take note that like as I said, today is Monday. Expect market to be a bit quiet and choppy. While we are waiting, do you want to discuss on any other market? Feel free to say, so at least we can get into the trade, and we can work on that. Okay, the question is, yeah, good day to you. Do you trade EuroCAD? Okay, EuroCAD, you want me to give you the view. Let me get that EuroCAD. Okay, it's not here. Okay, so if you talk about this crosses, EuroCAD. So if you look into the weekly, most likely we may have seen the high or temporary high, but I'm not sure what time frame. The one I'll check. I'll check and I'll let you know. So if you look at the EuroCAD now, market open near the high for the week, and market is trading below the open and is already testing the previous day low. Okay, so as far as this price action is concerned, okay, we should be I mean we should have seen the high, at 161.90. Okay. 161.90. Put it as 162. Okay. So now if you ask me how can we trade this, okay, price is right now, this is in a congestion on the 2 hours. So we should be looking to have two types of entries. Okay, since we are discussing this, I may want to trade this as well. So what we can do is, first of all, let's see what is our weekly target. Okay, weekly target should be 160.60 or 159.90. So this is the weekly target. Then if you look at on the daily, okay, daily market has already made a temporary high. So now what we can do is we can have two types of entries. Right now market is the correction on the 15-minute looks like it is over. So if I were to trade this, I will be doing two things. One is I'll be going for a cautious buy. Cautious buy meaning to say that is a scalping entry, trying to buy at 161. Trying to buy at 161, stop below 160.80 and TP before 161.40. This is a cautious buy. Then I'll be going for a sell and hold. Okay, sell and hold at because this is where the fair value gap is, or the polarity change. So I'll be putting an order to sell at 61.60, stop 61.90, TP below this level, and I said just now I'm looking at either 60.60 or 160 figure. Okay, so these two orders we can put in now. Since we already discussed this, I don't mind putting in this order. So I'm going for a cautious buy. Okay, EuroCAD, cautious buy 161 and 60 sub 5, 61.45, and this one the expiry is about 2 hours from now. But remember, I want to go for a sell and hold. Okay, sell and hold, which means to say a day sell. So the day sell, I would try to go for a sell at 61.60. Stop 95 and 60.60. Okay, this is 100 pips we are looking at. Okay, this is a day sell. So we have two types of orders for EuroCAD. Okay, so this is one is selling buying at 161, that is a counter trend. Another one is sell and hold at 161.60 and we hold the trade. We hold the trade. Okay, now another way to evaluate this is, in order for the EuroCAD to come down, we should see either the euro weakness or the Canadian strength, or euro flat Canadian strength or Canadian flat euro weakness. These are the three probable combination. So when we look into the euro, okay, euro, we are seeing euro weakness. Okay, euro is coming down. So if your euro CAD it should be going down, then either the Canadian dollars either should remain flat, or we should see Canadian dollars strengthening. Okay, so if you look at dollar CAD, okay, if you look at it, I think this gives you an answer. This is flat. So this Canadian dollars in a range, euro is weak, so euro CAD, hold on, I'm not sharing the chart, sorry. So dollar CAD is range and euro is weak, so euro CAD is expected to come down. So I think sell and hold is advisable, so we can go for a sell and hold at 61.60. That would be a good level to short euro CAD. Have you got that message right? So we are expecting euro CAD to be weaker this week. Target is 60.60 or 160 figure, 160.000. Either one is the targets we are looking for. So we can go for two types of entries. Or two, if you are going for sell and hold, maybe even 61.40 if you get, you can go for a sell at 61.40. Okay, so that should be your your approach. So if you are holding the trade, even I think euro see whether we can go for early entry. You can even go for a sell at 61.25. So that means you can go on three staggered entries. You sell at 61.25, 61.45 and 61.60. So you go for three type of entries. That means 61.25, you go small volume. Then 61.45, you go slightly bigger volume. And 61.60, you can go for a higher volume. So like for instance, I think we have already taken a 0.3, but if you want, you can go on three different entries, selling at 61.25, 61.45 and 61.60. So like since I don't have any entry here, maybe I may want to sell another one at 61.40. So here 40, 90 and TP, this is still 60, maybe 60, is you can let it decide. So this one expiry we will give maybe about 2-3 hours from now. So here so we have one is a counter buy entry, because we are expecting this market to have some pullback. So then we go for two-tier entry, First one is 61.90, and if you notice the stop loss is first one is 50 pips, then the next one is 35 pips. So you can just key in, and you can go for sell and hold, and you can hold the trade for the whole week. Okay. Any other questions or any other market you want to discuss? So far, I think we only got one trade failed. Market is very quiet and choppy. So we have to either be a bit patient, or we should not expect too much of profit today, because market is no data, and market is expected to be in a trading range or trading band. Okay, now let's look into the gold. It's something I wanted to enter, but I think we already missed it. So our target is, we are looking at about 35, 35, 33. We still have a few more dollars, but I think we have already missed it. So I don't think we want to chase it. Okay, anything else you all want to discuss while we are waiting for the market? So while we are waiting, let's quickly run through the orders. This is a day sell, valid, day buy, still valid, day buy, valid. This one is just a scalping. Let it be. Then this is a day sell, and this is also a day sell, 2 entries. And euro selling, weekly sell. Most likely, I think we won't be seeing this price because the high, I think, might be seen. Then we have a weekly sell on the pound US. The Nasdaq, just now we wanted to sell at 730. It came up to 720.25. I think we missed it just by 5 pips. Then the Dow is still a bit quiet, so let's give time. So we don't have any other trades, so we can afford to wait on that. I think no other trades are quite near. Okay, the gold also, I think we missed. We should have shorted at 43.5. Then I think that $6 would have been a trade which we would have taken. So so I think that's about it. Market looks very quiet, and the Dow, I think we are making about 50 pips. So let's Give some time, then we will see how. Okay, the question is, I think gold entry was missed. Possible to wait for a buy. Okay, the buying I wouldn't recommend, because if you want to go for a buy, okay, I'll give you another approach. Okay, because if you are to buy, you got to buy 2 hours from now. Okay, don't buy now. So you buy 2 hours from now, or uh, near this low 33.25. Either one, then you go for a buy. Don't go for a buy at 30, because uh, market looks weak, and probable it may slowly creep lower. Okay, so we missed, actually, that's why I said the 43 half we should have taken, but I think missed. So now we are going for a buy. Then you should wait for another 2 more hours. Then you go for a buy. If you see the price really going down. But if temporary, if let's say you see any price movement before that, then it's just a temporary pullback, and maybe we may want to go for a sell, because this is market has already made a high. Market is expected to test this low, and market is expected to go lower. So we got to be a bit careful on this. So like as I said, we missed it, but no choice. We we have to just wait for the next re-entry. Okay. So I think that's about it. We I don't think we have any entries coming in. So what I would suggest, the 43 half 43 half may hold on. We already missed that entry. Okay, let's see what is the. I've given only the 43 half the expiry. I was only given 1 hour. So most likely it will be cancelled in 1 hour's time. So I'm still expecting more weakness. So we have missed it. So I think there's nothing we can do. Okay, the Dow. The question is, your Dow US 30 took profit. Okay, that is up to you. Okay, we want to see the price looking at this 1 hour chart. Okay, we may see the price bouncing from here. Okay, we may see. But your RSI is saying that more weakness is expected. So we will give another another 15 minutes to see how this price moves. Okay, if it breaks this low, then weakness is expected to continue. But if the price starts to move up, then chances are we may have seen a temporary low. So what we can do, my stop, I just want to bring it down to cost or 44,980. I think I'll bring it down to cost, nothing to lose. So I'll just bring it down to cost and I'll let it work. Okay. So I'll give some more time to see whether we can see the price moving lower. Okay. So I think that's about it. Market really looks very quiet. Really looks very quiet. So I think it's best, if you want to relax a bit, relax. Then tomorrow we can come in. So we want to work all these orders. Let it work. If any orders got filled, then we would want to manage the trade. Otherwise, we will just try to take this Dow profit and we exit and forget about it. Because I think the gold also we missed it. So I think this has already reached our target. We have given a 33 and 35, which is already the target is hit. So I think then if that's the case, then maybe we may want to cancel this order also. Then now I have to look for a buying opportunity. Now I got to look for a buying opportunity. Buying is probably I may want to put near the previous low. Okay, so buying at 25, stop 20 half, TP will go about 34. This is 2 hours from now. So maybe this is the order I want to place, and I'm only giving 2 hours. Okay, I'm not giving any thing higher. So then we will see how it responds. Then we will see how to close. Okay, so the Dow, if you want, you can close it. This is your individual decision. If you want to take a profit, you profit. If you feel you want to wait, then you just give some time and see. So that is up to you to decide what you want to do. Okay, so we are just trying to hold. Maybe we'll just keep another 5-10 minutes and see. If not, then we'll decide to close the trade. Okay, so I think that's about it. Thank you for coming, and wish you all good luck. Then I'll see you all again tomorrow. Okay, thank you and bye.